Good morning, how are we? So, not heard anything from the thing, so we'll forget about that for now. Want to go through my plan, my back garden. I've had a few ideas. It'll probably change along the way, but because I'm not growing any edibles at me allotment, I'm thinking of growing maybe things that are in pods, so they've not been exposed at the allotment. So, you know, like my borlotti beans and butter beans and peas and that sort of thing. But the rest of the stuff that I eat the leaves of that are exposed, I'm going to grow here next year until I know what's happening, and then I can make a more uniform decision once I know what's happening with Wyre Borough Council and what their intentions are, really. So this is my plan for my little back garden. Now, as you know, I haven't got much space, so I'm going to have to be really clever about the space here, about using it. So I'll talk you through it, and then I'm going to plant some garlic because I've got my garlic to go. So I'll show you that, and I've got some onion sets, so I'm going to put them in as well, because this is the time of year now to put onions in and garlic, because they need cold weather so that they get big. Alliums like cold weather, especially garlic. So you're not going to get big bulbs if you plant them in hot weather. They need cold climates. Nice cold winter will be fantastic. If I can get a nice, even if I just get like a few hard frosts for a few weeks, then that'll make the garlic bigger. It makes them big. And obviously the onions as well. So I didn't have much success with the onions and the garlic at the allotment. Maybe it's because the soil's poisoned, I don't know. But I had better success here. My garlic was quite good here, and I didn't plant it until the beginning of the year. So it wasn't that bad. Garlic takes quite a long time to grow, so you're talking about 10 months for a fully formed garlic to split into a full bulb and for its size to grow. So let's take you through this. Oh, I've also got a load of seeds. I'll show you them as well. I don't even know whether I'm going to need these seeds now, but I have got lots of all sorts of stuff anyway. But I'll take you through them. So we'll go through the seeds that I've bought as well. It's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. Maybe I just don't need to plant as many. So let's show you around the garden. Now everything's coming to an end now. It all looks quite sad, doesn't it? Everything's dying back. And it's not a great time of year, is it? But because I've got all this going on with the allotment, then it'll give me something to focus on. I have just noticed that I've got a little sprig of purple sprouting broccoli there that's coming through already. I did plant this one early. Normally I don't plant them till later on. So that's a good sign. Tomatoes are finished there. So yeah, so you see this area here. This is, shut that door. So this is, normally I just put tubs and stuff around here. And Trevor uses it as his toilet area. And then I've got these old fridges down here that's still got stuff growing out of them, and then I've used that corner to dump all my waste, and then these are spent compost, that's spent compost. Corner over there is tubs. So this is my plan. Because I've got all that up there, I was going to put more more of those little beds in the corner. You see that one there. I'm going to buy a few more of them, but they're very small, aren't they? So I thought what I'd do is, they've got a metal bottom, but I'm a bit worried because it's wooden decking, and I know it's treated, but I don't think the purpose of wooden decking is to put wet soil on it. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to move that. Well, I will be able to move it. I'll have to empty it, but I'm going to definitely move that. So my plan is to move this seating area here up there, put that on the pergola, but I'm going to paint my pergola. I'll take all that netting off. I'll paint the pergola, and then this area I'm going to put beds on. So I'm going to put some beds, and I've been having a look at ready-made beds, and they're £17, and they're 3 foot, roughly 3 foot by 4 foot, so it's not bad size really. So I might get myself a few of them, and put some beds across there, and make archways out of them as well, so that they go over the walkways, and so that I can still make it decorative, because obviously an allotment is just for growing veg and it's not really decorative, and I don't want my back garden looking like an allotment. So I'm going to have to probably paint the wood and make them into something that's a little bit attractive anyway. So anyway, that's my plan. That's just like something that I thought of that I could do here. And then if we go in here, look at this. What's happening here? So I've been filming. I've got one of them trail cams. Look. So I'm going to set it up in here. Because I think we've got friends. In fact, I know for definite we've got friends because I've seen them. I've seen one. I've not seen many. I think it's a field mouse as well. It's very tiny. But it's just filling its mouth full of them and then running off. So I have been watching it. So I'll set my trail cam up in here and see if I can get the little munchkin on here. And don't be saying stuff like, "Oh, kill it, because they'll breed." I've had mice in my back garden for probably going on, I don't know, maybe about about 18 years. So I think they're all related. But yeah, I've never had a problem with them in my house. I did have rats once in my house, but that's once, and I got rid of them by putting pepper down all over my loft. I got rid of them quickly. But yeah, I'm not bothered about mice. Don't be putting comments like "get them killed" and all that, because that's not how I tick. That's not me. That I don't do that. I'm not killing. I have no right to take the life of anything, and I'm certainly not killing a cute little tiny mouse. Right. So let's have a look at what I'm going to plant, and then we'll get some planting done. So these are my garlic. So as you can see, they're all raring to go. Now, let me show you. One clove, like that, goes in the ground, like that way. And then it grows out the top like that. So that's the root there. And then as it gets bigger, and then when the frost comes and it gets colder, what happens then is it splits, and then it will create more cloves. So that's when you get a bulb. When you get mild winters, it'll just grow in one big round garlic. It just grows bigger. It doesn't split. So it needs that winter months to split. So that's my garlic. That's what I'm going to plant there. Now these are shop bought garlic. I haven't bought these from a garden centre because they're just too expensive. So every year I get my garlic from the store, so I just picked 4 of the biggest bulbs that they had. I've got onion sets. There. So these are Sensu, the white onions, and then I've got the electric, which are the red onions. Now my red onions failed on the allotment last year, so I'm hoping I get a bit better with these, but I'm going to try them in pots. So they're all going to go in pots, these. So let's get some pots sorted and then we can get cracking and plant some. Now, look at all these. So all these were 29p. So these are from a online shop called Seed Megastore. I'm not sponsored by these. And you don't get many seeds in each one. Some you do, some you don't. So like this one is, well, I'll go through them anyway. So I'll just quickly go through them. You get 300 seeds in this one. So this is Red Giant Mustard, that one. Then I've got onions. So I've got the White Lisbon. Tosca, I've not had that one before. Welsh Red Onion. I've got herbs spearmint and savoury winter. Now, I've never had that one before, but I believe it enhances lots of dishes, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to try and grow it anyway. And I've got broad beans. Now, they'll probably go on the allotment because I don't think I'm going to have space to grow broad beans here. And you need quite a big, I need a full bed really. Fennel, which I love. Dill. Coriander. Basil. Carrot. These are purple carrots. I like the purple carrots. I grew them for Christmas last year, but my carrots haven't done well this year at all because I grow mine in pots. I did attempt to grow carrots on the allotment, but they didn't work. I think it's because it's clay soil. They need free soil, don't they? This is a red cabbage. Melons. This is Amia F1. Well, melons are growing inside anyway. Peas. This is Hurst Green Shaft. I've not had that one before. This is Swiss chard. This is Bright Lights. This is the really brightly coloured one. Like I say, I wasn't a fan of chard because I found it too bitter, but I think I was eating it wrong, so I'm giving it another go. Chives. Peas, Kelvedon Wonder. Now, I grew these last year. You don't get many in a thing, you only get 20 seeds, but that's 20 plants. So I've got lots of different varieties for 29p. You can't moan, can you? Cucumber. This is a small cucumber called Beet Alpha. Winter squash, Kiki Kuri. Zucchini. Courgette. Courgette, green bush. Spinach, winter giant. Radish. These are a big radish. They're called black Spanish long. They're a big one. I don't suppose I'll be able. I'm going to try and grow a different radish, seeing as I'm so good at it. It's a failure. Parsley. Another different variety of parsley. Beetroot. Chioggia. I'm probably saying all these completely wrong. Carrot, Chantenay, which I've grown before. They're the easiest ones to grow there, those. Cabbage, that's another red cabbage. Penny Royal herb. I have no idea what that is, and I saw it and I thought, go on, I'll try that. Welsh onion white. Spinach renegade. Beetroot Bertolo. Beetroot Boston. Radish Celesta. No, I've not tried them. You only get 25 seeds. It's not many, is it? You don't get loads of plants. Loads of seeds. You're not going to get many out of that. 25 seeds for radish. Unless they're big. I don't know. I forgot now. Peas. Progress number 9. Then. Peas Oasis. Radish Celesta. Again, only 25 seeds. Climbing French beans. These are Algarve. Those. Autumn King carrot. runner beans, enorma. Now these are going to be for the beans itself. Sweet candle carrots, broccoli, boracole, scarlet. I have no idea what this is. I'm assuming it's like, because I've got black Tuscany and scarlet, so I'm assuming it's something like Cavolo Nero. That's my guess, that one. And then I've got beetroot Boltardi, beet leaf Swiss chard, rainbow carrots, so they're different colours, purple sprouting broccoli, sorrel, this is the French large sorrel, giant winter leeks, they're a different variety that I've not tried before, and mixed lettuce. I will be getting more. Like I say, for all this cost me like £14. For 29p, if they fail, then it doesn't matter, does it? So that's my seeds. So that's me for this one. You have a great weekend. Now my next one is going to be Halloween. So today we're starting, I'll get the Halloween stuff out of the loft and we'll start messing about with that and getting all that stuff sorted. So I've got all sorts of plans going on because this year's theme is zombies. So so that's what we're going to do. So the next one will be a special for Halloween. I'll show you how I do my pumpkins and it's just a bit of fun, that one. So have a great weekend and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.